The government will announce the details of Life Insurance Corporation's long-awaited IPO today. The IPO will be opening on the 2nd of May for anchor investors, then 4th to 9th for the public, and government sources have told NDTV that. So, Priyanshi, I know you know all the details of this big IPO, which is much awaited. So, tell us, why is it so big, and it's going to be India's biggest, we're told.
That's right, Gargi. It's going to be India's biggest IPO in its history, and it's finally going to be out in the coming week after being delayed and much anticipation. So let's take you through the major highlights and the delays and the timelines. The government had initially wanted to list LIC in the last financial year that ended March 31st, but had to delay the sale after Russia's invasion of Ukraine triggered a market rout. But it's finally going to be out. So let's now take our viewers to the most important consumer interest point, which is the pricing. Sources say that shares will be issued in the price band of 902 to 949 rupees a piece, but there is good news for existing policy holders, investors and employees. Policy holders will be able to get the shares at a 60 rupee discount, while retail investors and employees can get it at a 45 rupees discount. Now, secondly, the LIC IPO is crucial for the government. LIC board has approved a cut in its IPO issue size to 3.5% from 5%, which might affect the government's disinvestment targets. A sale of 3.5% stake in the IPO will fetch the government 21,000 crore rupees. Remember, the government has a disinvestment target of 65,000 crore rupees this fiscal year, and a majority of this target was initially expected to be fulfilled through selling a 5% stake in the massive LIC IPO. But after the issue size has been cut, it creates uncertainty on government's disinvestment plans. Though the government sources did tell us that there is still an option to increase the stake offer from 3.5% to 5%, in which case the exchequer will garner 30,000 crore rupees from this sale. So that will majorly help this disinvestment targets for this year. But whether the final offer is a stake sale of 3.5% for 21,000 crore rupees or 5% for 30,000 crore rupees, LIC's IPO will be India's largest ever regardless. It will surpass Paytm's IPO that came out last year at 18,300 crore rupees, and Coal India that came out in 2000, which was valued at 15,199 crore rupees, and Reliance Power, which came out in 2008, which was at 11,563 crore rupees. And lastly, the General Insurance Company, which came out in 2017 and was valued at 11,176 crore. So it is the biggest, it is much awaited IPO, and LIC has been a company that has been connected to Indian families through its policies for generations. So we'll all look forward to LIC's big announcements on the details of this IPO today.
Right, you're absolutely right. I think all our parents had LIC policies and they used to buy it for us as well, and going forward. So now this massive IPO and all those details that Priyanshi was telling us, a lot more will come out today during that press conference.